Welcome back to Nightly Dry Fire. We've got a training session for you this morning. Me and a few buddies took advantage of the overcast day yesterday in preparation for the upcoming Space Coast match, which is just under a month away now. We set up a couple partial stages just to exercise a couple specific movements that are pretty typical for IDPA matches. Left side, right side of barricades, forward motion, retreating motion, shooting from a window. We ended up doing a little left hand, a little right hand only.
My front sight was low in the window.
The targets, we tried to set them at good engagement distances, let's say. The steel plate that you see in the background is about 22 yards from the window. The rear array is 15 to 18 yards. I forget exactly. I think it was just over 15 yards from the front of the wall here that you see now. And the rear array, or I should say the front array, the closest one to the wall, is at 10 yards. So yeah, we've got some real engagements. We've got a little bit of non-threats, occluding our threat targets, and we program mag changes where appropriate. We even set some up so that we were doing flat-footed reloads, trying to hold ourselves super accountable for each shot. So not a full 18-round stage, but a really productive, what is that, 9-round stage. Yeah. When I started, I was cutting a little too tight to the non-threat. You'll see a few pasties there on the right-hand side of the non-threat. And I was just holding my shots a little too tight to the down zero. By shifting left and right appropriately, I was able to get away from that clip in the non-threat. Some of them were inside the perf, some of them were outside, as happens for me. But yeah, it's something to be aware of. Flying a little too close to the sun will get you in trouble. Here we switched the stage up from running from the rear to the front to running from the front to the rear. And that was great. That was great to be able to see two different looks at one stage. Same amount of effort, and you get two stages out of it. And you train a couple of different things. It was good. It was good. Something that was happening, and I've highlighted it a little bit in the video. My voiceover is kind of occluding the my voice on the camera, but I comment on it as it's happening. I'm getting
yes, sir. Stand by.
Really good familiarity with my sight picture and what a good sight picture looks like. You know, everyone talks about calling their shots and knowing where your shots are going to be when they're off. And I've been able to do that in Bullseye years ago when I was more active in Bullseye. But in IDPA, it's a little tough because you're moving. There's so much dynamicism to these running gun types of events. But you know, yesterday a number of times I knew walking up to the target just where the down one would be. You know, low left or high right or whatever it was, and you know, I called it out long before I could see a hole in the paper at near 20 yards. I'm telling Brian, my buddy who's running the timer for me, you know, when we get up to this target, there'll be a low left. Yeah, here's one. I'm calling the shot now. And as you walk up, there it is. It's exactly where I expected it to be based on the sights, which is awesome. That tells me I am shooting the speed of sights. I am gathering as much information as possible from those sights, and yeah, I was pretty stoked as this is happening more and more. I'm coming to the realization that the work that I've been putting in is paying these dividends. Here you go. So right side of barricade, right hand, left side of barricade, left hand only. According to IDPA rules, 7 and 10 yards, I guess it is the appropriate distances for one hand only. And so we set the arrays up at that, and we ran that a few times, which was good because at a big match like Space Coast, there'll definitely be a standard stage where we have to engage it with limited grip on the pistol. So it's always good to practice that. The equipment ran well.
Yes, sir.
this particular CCP setup that I've gotten developed over the last, say, 6 months is just working really well. The fuse, the 365 fuse, is a great slide, and on the AXG grip module, again, a very comfortable, very usable grip module. Little details that I've had to tweak on it, but nothing major. Extended mag release, and I've put an extended slide release on it now after last weekend Hansen troubles, just to make sure that this and the bug gun that I'm building are as similarly paired. I don't want jumping from one platform to the other to affect the work I'm doing across the board. So there's a crew.
Yes, sir.
It's just a great practice day. I didn't have as much time as I wanted to be out there. Basically got the session done in an hour and a half, and it was productive. But family obligations come into play sometimes. So anyway, about 3 weeks to Space Coast. So see you around, Space Cowboy.
1 and 1. I'm out.